What's up, everybody? It's CSAP, Common Sense American Patriot. I'm just testing out Facebook Live, so hello. Trying to see how this works because I'm planning on doing some live streaming moving forward. In the next couple weeks, I'm going to start doing daily live streams. I'm going to try to do a live stream. I'm going to try to break it down into a podcast. I'm going to try to do a couple different things. So just bear with me today because today I'm just really kind of testing things out and seeing how it goes. I'm going to also take these videos and I'm going to upload them to my YouTube. So if you don't see it live, I'll still have it here on Facebook and then I'll have it on YouTube at Common Sense American Patriot YouTube. So I'm going to get into just some news articles today that I want to go over. I think they've been some very good news that's come out today, and I'm going to start going over that. And like I said, I'm going to start doing daily podcasts to go over all the news and what's going on in this country. I appreciate all the support I've been getting. My job has kind of changed, so I'm going to start having time to really be able to put some more time into this. I've been wanting to do more live streaming. I love talking to the audience, and I like to talk. Anybody that knows me in real life, once you get me going, I don't stop. So I'm pretty passionate. I like talking. I like getting the passion out. I want you, all the other patriots out there, to get the news and get the facts that the mainstream media will not tell you. So, starting off today, one of the big stories that came out today is the judge dismisses the Covington students' defamation suit against the Washington Post. Of course, they would stop this. They don't want the kids to sue the propaganda machine, which is the MSN. They have no desire to let anybody sue the news because the news is full of it, and if they get sued, it's going to set the precedent for everybody else to start suing these newspapers for slander. What they did to these kids was disgusting. I don't know if you guys watched it back when these people did slander these kids. It was horrendous what they did to them. They made them out to be these agitators attacking this poor Indian guy who's full of it himself, and it was just terrible. So they went and sued him for slander. And this judge in Kentucky, which I was kind of surprised, he said, wow, Kentucky of all places, this federal judge threw it out. Well, let's look into the judge. So you look into the judge, and this William Otis Bertelsmann, who was he appointed by? Jimmy Carter. Good old Jimmy Carter. There is something like 8 judges, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 judges in Kentucky, and the one judge that was nominated by Democrat, Jimmy Carter, is the one that threw this lawsuit out. So hopefully these guys appeal it and they resubmit a lawsuit. I don't know exactly how it works. I'm not a lawyer. Maybe somebody out there that's a lawyer kind of let me know how that works. But I hope they file another lawsuit, maybe with some other kind of court. But of course, the one liberal judge in Kentucky is the one that threw it out. So there you have it. Of course, the liberal judge does not want the mainstream media sued because then it's going to open the floodgates for their complete bias that they have. The next one is, this one just came out about an hour ago. The Supreme Court paves the way for Trump administration to use the military funds for the border wall. The wall is getting built, okay? So the Supreme Court has ruled that Trump can move funds around and use the military funds to build the wall. I don't know about you guys, but this is huge. I am super happy this is happening. That wall needs to get built. We need a barrier. Yes, it's not going to be the brick and mortar wall. The barrier that the Border Patrol has told Trump that they want the see-through, just like the wall that the public funding one, We Build the Wall or whatever it is that I donated to. And they're building the same kind of exact prototype wall where they can see through it. They can see what's coming to them. But we need a physical barrier up, and this is huge. The Democrats are going to be screaming bloody murder. It's over because the Supreme Court has ruled that Trump can move the military funds around to get this wall built. So take that, Nancy Pelosi, or I should say AOC because she's a new party leader. Have fun with that. We're building the wall, and we're going to keep going from there. So those are kind of the 2 stories. The last story I want to touch on was just the other day. I want to go over the hypocrisy of the Democrats. Bernie Sanders, Mr. I want free money for everybody. Everybody should make as much money and take the money from the rich people. You're a rich person, Bernie Sanders, and you pay less taxes than most Americans. And here it is. Bernie Sanders is in a dispute with his own campaign people working for him. He doesn't want to pay him $15 an hour. Isn't that funny? You don't want to pay your own campaign $15 an hour. Why? Because essentially, if you're running a campaign, you're running a small business. And a small business cannot afford a $15 an hour labor. You can't afford that. It's kind of hard to run a campaign on $15, Bernie. So Bernie Sanders is like, no, I'm not paying you $15. Well, they're in a labor dispute, and they're getting unionized to get $15 an hour. And he's alleged that he let 3 people go that started this union activity in his own campaign. You're a hypocrite, Bernie Sanders. You want to steal from the rich and give to the poor. You're rich, Bernie Sanders. You own 3 homes. You're worth well over $1 million, and you don't want to pay your people $15 an hour. This is what the working class, businesses, Americans are going through with this crazy, absurd $15 an hour. $15 an hour kills small businesses. It kills a lot of things. I get it. Working at McDonald's making $10 an hour, that's not meant to be a permanent job to raise a family on. You probably shouldn't have started a family without a better job. But if you did, that's not meant to support a full family. You've got to go get an education. Go learn a trade. That's a big thing. I wish some people would really start pushing trades. People need to learn trades. Going to college and learning gender studies, it's not going to get you a job. I'm sorry. You're not going to find a job with gender studies, even if you get a bachelor's. Good luck, even if you have a master's in gender studies. Yeah, you're not going to find a good paying job. Go get a degree that actually means something. Get nursing, engineering, a science degree, something that's going to lead you to a direct trade. Go to trade schools. There's all kinds of schools out there, welding, carpentry, all kinds of trade schools, automotive. Learn a trade. I wish a lot of people would start talking trade more. Not a lot of people talk about trade schools and getting an actual trade. Same with college. When you go to college, go for a trade. Go for a specific degree in a specific thing, not just some liberal arts, gender studies. I've got a bachelor's in business, and it's kind of worthless, to be honest. It's great to say, hey, I have a bachelor's, but it doesn't really mean anything because it's not a trade. It's not good enough. You know, I don't have an MBA from Harvard, so it's not, again, it's a master's and MBA from Harvard, but it's just too broad. It's not narrowed down enough, and it's just kind of blah. When you put it out there, people are like, that's nice, but it's whatever. Trades. So I wish anybody listening out there who are running for Congress or anything else, push trades. We need more trade schools. We need to get off this. Everybody needs to go to college. College is good, but we need more people to learn trades too, and that's a good way to go and earn a good living. But back to the story at hand. I got a little off on a tangent, and I do that a lot because this is going a lot up there. But Bernie Sanders is a hypocrite. He doesn't even want to pay his own team $15 an hour, but he wants to force every American business to pay their people $15 an hour. And I'm not even going to get into Rashida Tlaib's craziness of, whoa, we need to pay $20 an hour. These people have no idea of economics. They don't have the first clue about economics. They don't know what this is doing to businesses. Labor is one of the biggest costs of most any business out there is labor. Granted, I want people to make more money. I want to make more money. Who doesn't want to make more money? We all want to make more money. But you got to earn it. Sorry, working at McDonald's, you're not going to do it. Not only that, but when you push $15 an hour, you're just pushing automation. You're forcing these companies' hands to go to automation, which I despise. I hate anything that's automated. I hate self-checkouts in grocery stores. I hate that there's some McDonald's around here that you go to the damn place and you can't even talk to an attendant. They go to the counter, go do your own thing, the push button thing over there. We don't do it anymore. It's the most annoying thing in the world. I want to talk to a human being. I want to pay my money to a human being. I refuse to go to those places. I despise self-checkout. I try to go to an attendant at any time possible unless they've got their lines out the door through just super long, like Walmart. You guys are always like that, and you force me to go to your silly self-checkout. But I don't like using it. I would rather have workers working and earning money than automation. Yes, somewhere down the road is making money building these machines, but at the end of the day, I'd rather have human beings. I'd rather interact with a human being than force money, force labor, and minimum wage hire, and now force me to interact with a robot. Not my thing. So anyhow, guys, I'm going to wrap it up because, like I said, this is really just a test. I'm going to work out some kinks. I don't even know if it's working because I don't have any kind of thing over here. I'm going to go full screen there. I don't even have a thing showing me the chat or anything, so like I'm really shooting from the hip right now. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for the day. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the support. And like I said, with my new work schedule, I am going to be planning on doing Monday through Friday live streams and putting the content on YouTube and then also extracting the audio file from it and trying to do some kind of podcast. I just want to get the facts out. I want to get more people involved. I want to get people out there and excited about our country and what we're doing. And I love this country, and I know you guys do too. And I want Trump to win. I am a Trump supporter 100%. I'm not a bootlicking Trump supporter. There's some things I don't like that he does, like the new budget. Not a fan of the new budget, but we'll see if it passes the Senate. But Trump's pushing for it. I've got to back my man. I don't like it. If I was in Congress, I probably wouldn't have voted for it, but I don't know, because Trump, I've got his back. He hasn't done me wrong yet, so I don't know. I don't like it. Our budget deficit stinks. We need to really cut that back. But anyhow, so that's where I'm at. I'm kind of rambling. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys sticking around with me. Let me know what you guys think. Put some comments somewhere. I don't know where they're at. I can't see them. I got to work out some kinks, but that's why I'm doing this. So then when I go officially live streaming daily, that it's worked out for you guys, and I appreciate it. I love you guys. I love this country. I love everything about this country. So take care. Love you guys, and I love this country. I'll talk to you guys later.